What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I'm Nye. We're sitting here on Route 11, and, oh hey. How about I just save us some time? That sounds like a great idea. We got Eradicate here. And, this will actually save me a little bit of time, because I will no longer have to evolve Rattata, which I am very okay with, actually. As much as I do like mice and rats, and believe me, I do, I'd much rather be swapped. If I don't have to evolve something, I would much rather, I'd much rather not evolve something if I don't have to, in order to complete the Pokedex. It's much easier for me to catch them. You know, naturally, you know, people who know Pokemon, you know, we know that when you catch a Pokemon and raise it on your own, it is a much stronger Pokemon altogether than it is, darn it, it's a much stronger Pokemon than one that you catch. But if I don't intend to use the Pokemon, it doesn't matter that much. Let's go ahead and fight this. Well, never mind. He turned. There's a lot of people out here. Okay, come on. Where is... Like, I see a lot of Pokemon, but I'm not seeing the ones that I'm actually looking for. Who's leading the party right now? Charmeleon. I'm going to go ahead and lead with Rattata. Because if I can't catch Eradicate, I would like to actually evolve Rattata. Rattata has to be close. Like, that Pokemon does not last particularly long. So we got a Slowpoke. Okay, so water... Well, is it water psychic right now, or is it just straight water and it becomes psychic? I can't remember. We'll find out in a second. Lead off with a Super Fang. Thud, take half your life and damage. I know it has psychic moves. Okay, so here's the question. So Crunch is dark type. Will Crunch do super effective damage? Yes, it will. Okay. So Slowpoke is psychic. Can't always remember. You know? There's a lot of Pokemon. Kind of looking. I don't want to fight that guy with Rattata in the lead. That guy's you know, Shaolin Master or something like that. Like, he's going to use fighting Pokemon, and fighting against normal does not end well for me. So Engineer Braxton's going to be probably using electricity, and he's probably going to have a Magnemite. No, he only has one Pokemon. Cool. A Voltorb I can deal with Rattata. Magnemite, on the other hand, I'd have to swap out for Pikachu. Yeah, you can use Light Screen all you want. Like, Light Screen protects against special attacks. Super Fang, I don't believe is special. And also does fixed damage. What I don't know, and hopefully someone can answer this for me, what I don't know is, can a move like that stop a move like, for example, Sonic Boom or Super Fang that specifically do a fixed damage? So Sonic Boom does specifically 20 damage. That's why it did so much damage to Rattata, because Rattata only has, like, 40 health. Yep, I beat you. That happened. So the question is, can you reduce that 20? Or Super Fang, which does specifically half your health. Or, do I want to... You know what? I'll go ahead and pull out Sandshrew. Because I did see another Engineer up there. This guy right here. So, hey, we got a Lure. Nice. Do I always turn off the lights when I'm not in the room? Like, that's kind of the important thing right there, when I'm not in the room. Hey, it's Bernie. Hi, Bernie. There's the Magnemite. Okay, so I'm going to toss out Sandshrew. Sandshrew is ground type, so should be immune to all of his electric type attacks. The problem is he is also... Well, he's probably not going to have... Problem is, Swift is going to be my only good attack versus Magnemite, which is kind of a problem. I don't have any ground-based attacks. Now, the good news is there's no passive abilities in Let's Go Pikachu. So, Magnemite, yeah, darn it. It's a normal-type attack. It's a Steel-type Pokemon. Doesn't work all that well. And Poison Sting also wouldn't work. So, switch out. Charmeleon, here we go. In, like, Sun and Moon and so on, Magnemite has the ability Levitate, which makes it immune to ground-type abilities. That's a problem. Okay, that's fine. So Charmeleon has Ember. Hopefully I'm going to actually get Ember off, because Fire-type is super effective against Steel. Did not happen. So he's confusing me and paralyzing me. That's very not good. Okay, come on, Charmeleon. I just need you to get this off for me, buddy. The other problem with paralysis is it actually slows you down. That's not good. The other thing that Magnemite can have is Sturdy. I'm going to go ahead and swap out over to Pikachu. And Sturdy lets you survive big damage with 1 HP. But, once again, don't have to deal with that. Didn't do very much. Actually, I really, you should have energized me, to be honest. So, okay, so we're going to need to go back to the Poke Center and heal up real quick, because all my Pokemon are not doing well. We've finally found a route where we can't just stomp. Rattata hits level 20. Now we're just going to keep battling. I kind of have to fight like this at this point. I think Voltorp's straight electric, so Double Kick shouldn't be super effective. Yeah. Just a standard attack. That's cool, though. So Swift is kind of nice because Swift has, it doesn't have an accuracy rating. Swift always hits. The problem is its damage, leaves something to be desired, which is understandable because it always hits. Okay. Good fight. Kids nowadays, so strong. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, there's the evolution for Rattata. Awesome. So we didn't need that Raticate anyways. Cool, we can swap out. So who do we want to level up now? You know what I think I want to level up? I think I want to level up Caterpie and Weedle. I think I want to knock them out really quick. Because they only, they hit level 15 and they're at evolution. So I think that should be pretty quick. I remember it was always a fun thing for me as a kid because the principal, when I was in elementary school, my teacher, and this was around the same time that Pokemon actually came out, my teacher's name was Mr. Weedle. Spelled the same way, actually. And it was kind of awesome because when I hit, so he was my 3rd grade teacher, and then when I hit 4th grade, he actually became the principal of the school. And for those of us who, were big Pokemon kids, that was awesome because it's like, hey, our teacher's a Pokemon. Look, we were kids. Don't blame us. Now, the other thing that's kind of confusing is I remember... Oh, we're not going to use another lure right now because we're in town. Usually, there was a guy down here that would trade you a Farfetch'd. And I didn't see that guy. So, can we just catch Farfetch'd in the wild nowadays? It's kind of interesting. Okay, I've seen this poster. Is this actually... What is this? Is there actually... No, there's nothing to that. Okay, cool. The Foodie Edition. Sure, what's the Foodie Edition? The latest sensation that everybody's talking about is Pewter City's Pewter Crunchies. They're rugged and bumpy and brown. Honestly, look like a bunch of rocks. Manages the taste, so dig right in and... It's hard to stop eating. The snack's as hard as that Geodude used by Brock at the Pewter City Gym. That doesn't mean much. We kind of smashed Brock at the Pewter City Gym. So, I would not use him as an example of how tough a thing is. So, I wonder where that Farfetch'd is. I mean, let's not lie. The game is giving me plenty of opportunities to trade with NPCs. Now, I need the ability to cut to really deal with that tunnel that was right there. Hi, gentlemen. You've never won before? Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to break your streak now. Got the guy who's never lost and the guy that's never won, and I can only keep one of your streaks alive. Devin Wilco throws out See, I love Vulpix. Unfortunately, we will not be able to get one in this game. At least I don't think we will. Your Vulpix is level 18. Oh, that's a problem. Guess we'll let Pikachu take care of this. Always liked Vulpix as a kid. But I always liked Fox as a kid. Back where I used to live, in Colorado, there was a place called Fox Run Park. And, there was always a lot of foxes around there. In fact, you know, in where we lived, foxes, you'd see them run wild a lot. And there was a specific fox that we called, well, we didn't. I didn't. It went to my friend's house and showed up every couple of nights, especially any time that his dad cooked steak. They called him Fred, and they would always give Fred the bones from the steak, which presumably Fred appreciated. Okay. So I'm going to pop one more lure. The Pokemon I'm looking for right now is Abra. Hey, there's a Mr. Mime, though. Let's pick that up. Interesting. Mr. Mime used to be a trade Pokemon. I'm going to aim slightly differently. Okay, so that's a great. Come on, catch. But yeah, Mr. Mime used to be trade only, but apparently not anymore. But yeah, we used to have that fox come around all the time, and I've always loved foxes, and I got very envious because, you know, people would, this Caterpie. People would, you know, regularly, like, have foxes as pets, and apparently it's an even bigger thing nowadays. A friend of mine actually had, fennec foxes as pets, and actually was, and bred them for a while until apparently turns out that his state, you can't actually keep them as pets there, and he had to give them up, which kind of sucked. I mean, I know they're generally wild animals, not particularly domesticated, and they are supposed to be a total pain. Like, they're nocturnal, they run around, they like to dig, like, you have to, they're very high energy and high maintenance pets, but, you know, the idea of having a fox as a pet is just so damn cool. Okay, so that was, so being able to just immediately evolve Caterpie is pretty nice. And Metapod learns Harden. So we should be getting our Butterfree really soon here. We also got our Mr. Mime. Makes enemies believe something exists that really doesn't. That's kind of nice. Okay. So that was one rare Pokemon. I was not expecting to actually be able to catch that. Did we already fight you? Was Fat Pokemon that comes down from the mountains? It's supposed to be pretty strong. Let's grab that. And I guess we'll go fight the girl up here. Still not seeing that Abra, though. Your Pokemon should be ready, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Like, you don't want to train on these high-level places if you're not high-level yet. So there's a Jigglypuff. Please do not put my Pokemon to sleep. I will be very upset. Okay, so what level is your Jigglypuff? That's the important question. 16. Okay, I'm actually going to go for this. Sandshrew is level 15, so I'm a little bit lower, but this might actually be a doable fight. And, of course, Jigglypuff sings immediately, because what the hell else does Jigglypuff do? So I could use an Awakening, but I'm not really going to bother. Okay, here comes Double Slap. Why are you singing to an already asleep Pokemon? He's already asleep. Why are we looking at the girl? And Jigglypuff uses Pound. Come on, use Rest and instantly knock me off the battlefield. Hey, Sandshrew? Hey, Sandshrew woke up. Neat. Yes, we got the poison. Okay, so that's going to speed things up a little bit. Jigglypuff using Pound again. Now, unfortunately, it is a base level poison. It's not toxic level poison, Apparently, there's actually multiple levels of poison in the game, and the stronger the poison effect, the more damage you take after each turn. Awesome, we avoided the sing. So there is something else that's going to show up after Jigglypuff. This trainer has 2 Pokemon. I never really understood why, when you have a maximum of 6, even as a kid, I never understood why trainers would not have 6 Pokemon with them, you know? This one is poison type. Do I want to be running? I think I'm running with Charmeleon. Yeah, I never really understood that. And it gets kind of worse when you look at the games that came kind of after Pokemon X, because it feels like Game Freak lowered the difficulty of Pokemon games after that. Like, it's so easy to stay ahead in levels and things like that. And then, you know, I have 6 Pokemon, and I'm fighting, you know, a trainer that has 2. The war of attrition, I will win. And there's no downside to it. Like, it's not like a game like, Actually, honestly, I can't really think of a game on top. I mean, well, Skies of Arcadia is the one that I can go back to. It's not like a game like Skies of Arcadia where, you know, I have to heal myself if I'm in the field, and I only have so much, so much mana available to me, and then it takes forever to go back to, to heal myself. There's always a Poke Center nearby, and Poke Centers are absolutely free, so there's never a downside to using a Pokemon Center. So, especially when you're in a place like Route 11, where we are now, win, lose, or draw. Okay, cool. This, or that. A, B, or C. Rock, paper, or scissors. What? Oh, he's a gamer, not a, okay. Never mind, I thought he was a martial arts dude. Yeah, there's never a thing like that. So I'm never gonna be in a position in a Pokemon game where his Diglett has fissure? Really? Wow. Okay. He's got a Diglett that's kind of strong. Ivysaur, I need you to get rid of this thing like right now. Is it the first time we've had a Pokemon get knocked out? Good thing I'm not playing a Nuzlocke challenge. It's one of the reasons I don't like Nuzlocke challenges. Oh, that's right. Fissure's a one-hit KO. That's really annoying. I mean, that's really annoying. Especially the fact that he's landing it so often. Like, Fissure is... One-hit KO moves don't have high accuracy, very low accuracy. Also, your Diglett's level 26. What the hell, man? Okay, thank you. We avoid the attack. Get out of here with this crap. No, you out. This is a level 16 route. What is this crap? Seriously. And only 137 experience. No, that didn't go your way. You used a attack that has a 50% accuracy and tried to sweep my party with it. And only 1 Pokemon. Okay. Well, there's nothing else we can do on this route. Actually, you know what we could do? Let me do this real quick before we leave. Let me run over here. We'll do 2 things. Number one, I want to investigate this rock. There's Revive. Cool. Figured there was something there. I also want to investigate this bush. Okay. I saw the bush moving earlier. Must have been a Rattata that ran in. What's going on? Go through Rock Tunnel to go to Lavender Town. Okay. It's hard to think good names for Pokemon. I don't know if... I mean, I don't have any particular trouble thinking up names for Pokemon. I don't think of names for Pokemon. Okay, hello. There's a huge Pokemon on the way. Okay, so Snorlax is over there. So normally this guy would give me experience share. But he's going to give me the judge function. Have I got down at least 30 species Pokemon? Yes. Yes, I have. So, gains the judge function. So what's the judge function do? View a Pokemon summary via the Pokemon box. You'll be able to see their potential. Okay, let's go take a look at that. So let's view Pikachu's potential. Okay, I can't judge Pikachu. Do I check summary first? Check summary. Okay. Judge. Okay, so amazing stats, 3 stars. Okay. So I think what this is doing is it's checking IVs. Okay, yeah. So, well, maybe it's checking EVs. I don't know. Someone who knows more Pokemon should tell me on this one. Because I can't figure out if it's checking EVs or checking IVs. So I couldn't tell you exactly how EVs versus IVs work. It's not something I really know. My understanding is IVs are like inherited values, and they're a number between, I think it's 1 and 6, is my understanding. Okay, so there's Snorlax. It's a number between like 1 and 6 for each of your Pokemon stats, and it decides what your base stat and base stat growth is. And this is something that is decided when you when you encounter the Pokemon for the first time, or when a Pokemon is hatched out of an egg. And then there's EVs. EVs are effort values, which is a number from like 1 to, I think it's like 120 or something like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and catch this real quick. It's like 1 to 120, something that effect. It's once again, it's on every stat. And EVs are gained for each Pokemon your Pokemon defeats, or each, in this case, candy, those candies that we're seeing, or the old vitamins, Carbos and calcium and all that stuff. And that decides how much their stat grows as they level up. So I'm not sure which one that Judge is evaluating. Because IVs are fixed. Like, they always stay the same. But EVs you can adjust over time. Metapod hits level 10. Charmeleon hits level 20. Do I want Fury Swipes and Charmeleon? Yeah, probably instead of Scratch, I think. Okay. So I'm kind of curious which one Judge is actually going to affect. Unfortunately, by the time you guys actually tell me, I'm probably going to be done with the game, to be honest with you. But, hey, Metapod's evolving. I could have sworn Butterfree was at level 10, or level 15. It's level 10? Apparently. I mean, we have now learned that is the case. And there's Butterfree. And unlike Ash, I will not be releasing my Butterfree. Nobody has to cry today. Allows it to fly in the rain. So I don't want Butterfree to be, like, poisoning me when I'm standing around it, you know? Okay. So there goes Mr. Mime. Okay, so now that we've gotten Butterfree, we're going to go ahead and do another Pokemon swap. And Weedle can join the party. And we'll go ahead and knock that out. And we are... I mean, we're not moving particularly quickly. Like, I'd like to say we're going quickly. Let's go ahead and pop into Diglett Cave real quick. I'd like to say we're moving quickly. This huge long tunnel was dug entirely by Diglets. Okay, cool. I'd like to say we're moving fairly quickly because we're already at, like, 38 to 39 total Pokemon caught. And we've only hit Vermilion City. But at the very same time, you know, we've been going for a bit. But we've got plenty of Pokemon left to go. We have about 110, well, 112 total at this point. 112 total Pokemon still to catch or evolve, so we still got a fair amount of time to go. So the big question I have to figure out is how many can we get before we, quote-unquote, beat the game? So continuing the way I'm doing it, especially once we reach, you know, gyms 7 and 8. You know, not even counting Victory Road. Gyms 7 and 8 are really where we're going to be able to evolve stuff very, very fast. Most Pokemon evolve by level 36 to 40. It's only like dragon types, for the most part, that are still, you know, kind of working on it by the time you hit level 40. So I think that, you know, we should be doing pretty well. The big question is stuff like stones, especially stuff like moonstones, are going to be kind of a problem. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. Pass close because Diglett dug too many holes. So, yeah, I can't actually go down there until we do Vermilion City. That's fine. Yeah, so that's going to be the big question is, you know, how many can we get done by the time we hit, really by the time we hit the, Victory Road. Okay, we're going to go heal real quick. And then we're going to go challenge the SSN. You're in the way. But yeah, we're doing not bad, and we're going to be able to knock out a bunch of these early evolutions, so I can kind of knock out Weedle right now, and then I can knock out Venonat, Zubat. So we gotta knock all this out. And I could go power leveling. I don't think I'm going to, but I could go power leveling kind of between episodes. You know, run into some of these routes and just catch a bunch of Pokemon, level my Pokemon up. That may be what I do in the future. If we hit, like, the Elite Four and, you know, I still don't have the Pokedex mostly filled out. Only visits here once a year, huh? Hi, how's it going? Do I have a ticket? Yes, I do. In fact, it's impossible for me to not have a ticket by the time I get to here. I'm the 100th guest to join us, so I'm going to get a breezy outfit. I get a sailor set. Neat. Cool. List of clothing. Not going to wear it. I do not need to look like you. Something kind of odd about young boys in sailor outfits. There's the SSN. Okay, that's kind of a sizable cruise ship. It actually looks big in this game. Hey, Chad. It is full of trainers. Oh, hey, there's Blue. Hi, Blue. Hi, how's it going? Nope, he's just here for the party. Oh, man, he's just... Got party favors? A Shalor Sable. What the hell is that? What did you overhear at the party? Yes, I do know about Team Rocket. Yeah, I've battled them before. I must be fearless. Okay, apparently. Team Rocket's a dangerous group, and they're trying to use Pokemon to make themselves rich. I will definitely try to stay out of their path. I was hoping we get to fight him. I don't know. My opinion's turning on Chad a little bit. He doesn't seem to be quite the douche I thought he was. I will totally let you know. Okay, so SSN, we gotta fight our way through. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got a quick short rest. That's something that I don't think the original game actually did. Like your little brother. Okay. I don't think the original game actually did this. The whole, being able to heal there. Used to be able to check all these trash cans. Hello, old man. How dare I budget? Your door was, well, okay. I have too much Protagonon in my system. Your door was open. I just thought it would be safe to just walk in. Okay, so you got a Growlithe, huh? I really wish I had, you know, ground-based attacks I could be using right now. That's a problem. Okay, Sandshrew, you have done your work. Okay, so who are we going to use against Growlithe? I mean, I need Sandshrew to level up. To be honest with you, my choices aren't stellar right now. I like my core team, but since I don't have Squirtle in it right now, I don't have a lot of good options against fire types. Ow. Hey, Pikachu, can you just end him? That'll do, pig. That'll do. We're gonna have to go heal again. I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't lead off with Sandshrew, but what do you mean no sense of courtesy? I checked a room and you immediately blew up in my face and tried to burn me. I don't want to hear it, old man. But yeah, the whole, like, healing on the fly thing this sort of thing. I think they didn't even start that until, like, Gold and Silver. And then, you know, after, I mean, even after Gold and Silver, like, it wasn't a common thing to find non-Poke Center. Yeah, I'm glad that you get to relax. You know, that wasn't something that was common. So seeing like a heal here is kind of interesting. It makes sense given that we're doing a lot of battles in kind of a small location. Yeah, I'm getting challenged to battle by a lot of them. Hello. I'm not a waiter. And I have no custard cake for you. I'm kind of surprised by we haven't gotten as many battles as I was expecting. Wigglytuff is huge. It's a very large Pokemon. I guess it's like a living body pillow, huh? Are we gonna battle? Finally, someone who actually wants to battle. Like, I should not have to go through, like, 4 rooms to find someone who wants to fight me on the SSAN. Okay, so here goes Sandshrew. Okay, so I need a ground-type move. Like, I don't know why Sandshrew is taking so long to get me some ground moves. Yeah, mirror move doesn't work when you're faster than the opponent. Let's try Poison Sting. That doesn't work, like, then. Hey, can you not do damage to me? Also, can you get poisoned? Using Roost, huh? So heals up to half its HP. That's a lot of HP to just gain back in the middle of battle. You know? Especially when I have someone like Sandshrew who just doesn't have a good damaging move. Come on, Sandshrew. Land that. Okay, fine. Fine. Pikachu, I know you haven't really gotten a chance to stretch your legs recently because you've been riding on my shoulder for, like, the entire time. Oh, this poor sweet bird. Okay. Well, zippy zap. Zoom! Oh my god. I didn't even see the bar move. Like, legitimately did not see the bar move. Just all of a sudden, that bird was gone. About to send out a Pikachu. I'll send out Ivysaur. I don't need I don't need a mirror match here. Electric versus electric doesn't work that well. I've always loved that Pikachu just, like, smiles at you. Like, not a very angry Pokemon. By the way, if you're too young to know, you should go look at the old Pikachu design, like the original one, the fat Pikachu. Like, Pikachu isn't exactly slim, but if you look at, like, the old Pikachus, they were rotund. It's kind of funny. Like, this is the design we see nowadays is like the anime design as opposed to the original. Why are... Oh, right, because he's increasing his evasion. That's why I'm missing so much. That's cool. I'll hit eventually. Ivy's just getting work done. Good job, Ivysaur. You went around the world for these. You should send them back. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for me, folks. We got a lot to do on the SSAN, and hopefully next episode we're going to be fighting Lieutenant Surge. I'll see you soon.